A preliminary hearing in the murder case of Charlie Kirk is set to begin in Utah, marking what is expected to be an emotional moment for everyone involved. For the first time since the killing, Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica, and his parents are expected to come face to face in court with the man accused of taking his life. This week marks 10 months since Charlie Kirk was killed. The suspect, Tyler Robinson, is charged with aggravated murder, but he has not yet entered a plea. Before today's hearing, his defense team made several attempts to delay the proceedings and remove the possibility of the death penalty. However, the Utah Supreme Court denied those appeals, allowing the hearing to move forward as scheduled. Under Utah law, a preliminary hearing is not the actual trial. Instead, its purpose is to determine whether prosecutors have presented enough evidence for the case to proceed to trial. According to investigators, Robinson allegedly shot Charlie Kirk from a rooftop with a rifle, while Kirk was at Utah Valley University on September 10. Authorities also claim that Robinson later admitted to the killing through text messages sent to his former roommate, Lance Twiggs. Those messages are expected to play an important role during the hearing. According to investigators, Twiggs asked Robinson one simple question: why? Robinson allegedly responded by saying, "Why did I do it?" After Twiggs replied, "Yeah," Robinson allegedly continued by saying, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate cannot be negotiated out. If I'm able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence." Prosecutors are also expected to present additional evidence, including recorded testimony connected to Lance Twiggs, along with testimony from state investigators and officers from Utah Valley University Police. Because some of the evidence may be disturbing, prosecutors have said they are prepared to warn both Charlie Kirk's family and Tyler Robinson's family before any graphic testimony or video is presented in court. Ahead of the hearing, Charlie Kirk's family released a statement expressing the pain they continue to experience. Part of that statement says, "Every court proceeding serves as a painful reminder of his death and the loss that has impacted our lives and the lives of his children." Legal experts say the burden of proof during a preliminary hearing is much lower than it is during a trial. Prosecutors are not required to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Instead, they only need to show enough evidence for a judge to determine that the case should move forward. The hearing is also expected to provide the public with a closer look at the evidence gathered during the investigation. Prosecutors plan to call several witnesses, while the defense is expected to present DNA and forensic experts as it challenges parts of the state's case. Unlike many similar proceedings, this hearing is expected to be open to the public, with cameras allowed inside the courtroom. That means much of the evidence and testimony presented over the next several days will be available for public viewing. The hearing is expected to last 5 days, and by the time it concludes, the judge will decide whether there is enough evidence for the case against Tyler Robinson to proceed to a full murder trial. As the proceedings begin, all eyes will remain on the courtroom as both sides present the evidence that could shape the future of this high-profile case.